Hey folks, I'm Elliot, this is Everything Elliot, and winter has finally arrived. Now we've only got a couple inches of snow, but boy have I been itching to try that thing out. So that is a WIFO 8-foot wide snowblower, high flow for the skid steer. We've got the ASV RC100 warming up, and we're gonna take care of this snow today. Now normally this probably wouldn't be something that I would take care of, but hey, I've got a blacktop driveway now, somewhere under here. And I want a blacktop driveway during the winter. When I had the millings, I used to let it pack down and then it would just always be icy, but I would never tear up my driveway that way. Now that this is blacktop, I feel like I could have a nice driveway all winter. Let's get that snowblower out and put it to work, see what it can do. Somebody's excited.
What?
You're excited. Got the heat rocking in here, so my son's gonna come with me. This will be like the first time that he could snowblow with me because it's going to be warm in this machine, and I'm very excited for it. All right, let's hop in, bud, over here. Okay. Okay. Of owning equipment. So I let go of the joystick and it falls to the ground. That's never happened before. I wonder if I blew out the seals in those bucket rams. That should not be happening. So if you want to know what it's like to run heavy equipment, that's it right there. You use it once and you ruin it. It just sags down when I let go. That shouldn't happen. Yeah. Right, buddy? No, that shouldn't happen. It's another problem for Daddy to fix. Well, folks, like I said, that's part of running heavy equipment. The snowblower works well. I've tested that snowblower on that skid steer a couple times, so I know it's not too heavy for it. I know it's not hitting the pressure release. I don't know why it's doing that. But later, I guess we're gonna take that snowblower off, pull it in the shop, and maybe take a look at those rams. All right, folks, gotta let those lines cool down, and I guess we'll pull it in the shop. All right, let's get this thing off of here. That's excessive. You don't need the heat on that much. Still doing the same thing. See that? All right. So before we pull that into the shop, I got this new tool here. I bought this with my own money. This is a wall-mounted electric pressure washer made by Giraffe Tools. Adam from Hometown Acres actually made his own homemade version of this, and I considered making one of those,
But by the time I added all this stuff together and then my time to build it, this was actually cheaper. Just got it hooked up last night. Didn't film any of that. I mean, they're not paying me and I bought it myself, so I didn't really feel that it was that big of a deal to film hooking it up. We're gonna rinse this thing down before we pull it in the shop using this rather than my hot seat, because my hot seat you gotta drag out, it's behind the tractor, so we'll just use this real quick. I don't need hot water. I just wanna get some mud off of it. And what else I'm going to do is I'm gonna set this camera up on a time lapse on the front here, and while I'm washing it, I'm gonna see if this thing dips with no weight on it. And hopefully that will tell us that the cylinder packings are bad. Because if it's a valve issue with no weight on it, the valves really shouldn't be leaking by. So I'm hoping that it's just cylinder packing, and we're going to find out with the time lapse, I guess. I mean, I don't see like any oil. I don't see anything obvious, oil leaking out. So I'm wondering if it's just leaking past. But nonetheless, I'm gonna grab the pressure washer and we're gonna get to it. It's got a 65-foot retractable hose in it, which is really nice. Still working through some air bubbles. That's okay. All right, now that the work area is somewhat cleaned up, actually, before we go any further, I got a barrel of oil in my truck. That needs to be taken care of. I don't know how that got hung up in it. My triangle. Yeah, this thing is super convenient. I'm all about it. I love it. Giraffe Tools. I'll leave a link down below. And you need this dirt nozzle. It doesn't come with the dirt nozzle, so I'll leave a link for that down below too. But super happy with it so far. Again, not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. Let's get this barrel of oil out of the truck, because I gotta go pick up 3 more barrels this afternoon. I got the Bombalite warming up in the back already. This could probably use a little power washing too. I hope these aren't stuck. Nope.
your gallons. If you're wondering why I'm picking up all this oil, if you're new to the shop, I heat my shop with a waste oil heater. It's a Linear. You can kind of see it in the corner there. Basically, it just takes used motor oil and turns it into heat. It's a free way to heat a shop, you know, or outbuilding or whatever. Well, it's not exactly free because it's, I mean, it costs electricity, but yeah, you just dump used oil in here and it ignites it and creates heat. I don't know, it's kind of magic. But it works super well. I've used it, I think this is my 3rd year with it, I think. I take the barrels and I dump them into that IBC tote that's out there. And then when this is 250 gallons, when this goes dry, I take it out of that IBC tote and dump it in here. Well, I'm not gonna be able to do that until my skid steer's fixed though, so we better giddy up with that fix. All right, let's get the skid steer into the shop here. I think I might have forgot to start the time lapse. Oh boy. I thought I started it. Either way, whatever. Maybe it died because of the cold, I don't know. I don't know if it went down at all. It kind of looks like it did. I guess I don't really remember how far I left it down. This is gonna be a bear to do. An absolute bear. How do those pins even hold in? Who knows? Oh, there's a bolt on the inside there. Maybe what I'll do is I have to get the hydraulic lines out when it's up in the air, but once I'm done getting the hydraulic lines off, I should be able to set it down. I'll have to get some caps though, because if I start the machine, it's probably gonna make a mess. Well folks, that's how we're gonna finish this one. We started snow blowing and we broke the skid steer. So hopefully in the next video or two, we're gonna fix it. Pull those cylinders out of there, rebuild them, and put them back in. Thanks for watching. Send this to somebody that might enjoy it. Until the next one, hope you guys have a great day. Oh yeah, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Check right below this video. Make sure you're subscribed.